In this video, we will discuss the Mesopotamian architectural structures from the earliest periods to the end of the ancient Mesopotamian civilization. First, early Mesopotamian period, Ubaid period. Simple mud brick houses and early temple platforms were constructed. Temples were small and built on elevated platforms to signify religious importance. Uruk period, the White Temple at Uruk, a prominent example of early monumental architecture built atop the Anu Ziggurat. It featured mud brick construction with a plastered white facade and was dedicated to the sky god Anu. Ayana district, a large religious precinct in Uruk with early examples of monumental buildings dedicated to Inanna, the goddess of love and war. 2. Early Dynastic Period. Ziggurats. Temples were elevated on massive step platforms, with the ziggurat becoming a hallmark of Mesopotamian architecture. Ziggurat of Eridu, one of the earliest ziggurats dedicated to the god Enki. Palaces and city walls. Cities like Ur and Kish had fortified walls and impressive palaces for their rulers. Third Akkadian Period. Akkadian palaces constructed with large courtyards and elaborate decoration. Architecture during this period emphasized the power of the king. Temple complexes. Continued construction of temples with features reflecting Akkadian influence. Fourth Neo-Sumerian Period. Ziggurat of Ur, a monumental structure built by King Ur-Nammu, dedicated to the moon god Nana Sin. It exemplifies the classic ziggurat design with a terraced, multi-level construction. Palaces of the Neo-Sumerian kings, large palaces with ceremonial halls and residential quarters, emphasizing royal authority. Fifth Old Babylonian Period, city of Babylon, known for its impressive walls and gates, including the famous Ishtar Gate, constructed later during the Neo-Babylonian Period. Temple of Marduk, a significant religious structure dedicated to the chief deity of Babylon. Code of Hammurabi Stele. Although not a building, the stele that housed Hammurabi's code was an important symbol of law and governance in this period. Sixth Assyrian Period, fortified cities. Assyrian architecture was marked by highly fortified cities with monumental gates and palaces. Palace of Sargon II in Dur-Sharrukin, a massive complex with ziggurats, temples, and colossal guardian statues called Lamassu at the gates. Northwest Palace of Ashur-Sirpal II at Nimrud, decorated with intricate reliefs depicting the king's achievements and divine protection. Temples and ziggurats. Continued construction of religious buildings, often integrated into palace complexes. 7. Neo-Babylonian Period. Ishtar Gate, a magnificent gate of glazed blue bricks adorned with images of dragons and bulls. Part of the processional way leading into the inner city of Babylon. Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Though its existence remains debated, it was said to feature tiered gardens that showcased architectural and engineering ingenuity. Ziggurat of Etemenonki, associated with the Tower of Babel, it was a massive ziggurat dedicated to Marduk, the patron god of Babylon. 8. Persian period, integration of Persian and Mesopotamian styles. After the Persian conquest, architectural styles began to blend. The emphasis shifted from traditional ziggurats to more Persian-influenced structures. Palaces and fortifications. Cities like Babylon continued to thrive under Persian rule with a focus on maintaining existing monumental structures. 9th. Hellenistic period, decline of traditional Mesopotamian architecture. The arrival of Alexander the Great and subsequent Hellenistic influence marked the decline of traditional architectural styles. Greek features began to influence the design of new structures. Throughout these periods, Mesopotamian architecture was defined by the use of mud brick as the primary building material. Monumental ziggurats and intricate decorations, including relief carvings and colorful glazed tiles. The architecture served both religious and political purposes, reflecting the power of the gods and the authority of the rulers. Please subscribe for more architecture archives